Hi, thank you for joining us again today. How you doing? I hope that you're feeling okay. Today we're just gonna talk about that time. It could be now actually that you're feeling just scared. For some people, it never disappears. When this time of the night comes, we feel like we're gonna go through all this again. But that's okay. I say that because for every single one of us, there is that one thing that we have to go through again and again. We've become accustomed to that thing. For some of us, it's the fear of the dark, the fear of height, it's the fear of walking out that door in the morning not knowing what it is that's going to happen. It's the fear of things being out of our control. It's the fear of patterns. We're so used to seeing similar patterns that we almost feel as though it is inevitable. As humans, sometimes we can be predictable. Others around us can be predictable. But that predictability sometimes makes us worry, causes anxiety. And after we've dealt with all of that, we can't wait to see the end of the day. And now we're home. And the dread of facing another day and the dread of facing another day is almost as though like, why do I do this to myself? Just why? The question why is interesting, isn't it? Because sometimes we ask because we're really interested, and other times we ask not to really find the answers, but to tell ourselves off for embarking on certain journeys is almost as a way of dismissing what it is that had led us to this position. Fear. It is powerful, isn't it? When you really look deep into it. But you can't though, can you? Because fear almost does do the unthinkable. It grabs hold of us. It shuts everything about our senses, our ability to rationalize things. It ties us into this bubble that we feel as though the walls are caving in, those invisible walls. You can't see it, but you're suffocating. You're right outside walking, but you're feeling as though you can't breathe. You snap yourself out of it and look around you, and it's just you. Sometimes you're laying in your bed and you're like, this is just too much. It is too much for one person to cope with. And you know what? Sometimes things are just too much for us to cope with. The first thing is about being honest with ourselves, realizing that we can't control everything. We can control how we react to things, but we can't control how the next person behaves. When we get rid of that fear, the fear that walking out that door is going to be the last time we see that person, the fear that our boss is just going to start their day miserable like always, the fear that walking out that job is going to be the last opportunity we get, the fear that enjoying your sleep would mean that you don't care about what's to come. Dropping all of that would give us the opportunity to really appreciate the immediate moments that we've got. Yesterday's gone. We're here right now and we're trying to enjoy a book, not taking or allowing everything that's gone before this moment take over, or what it is that's yet to come that's causing us to be afraid. Not that fear is a bad thing, but it can be if we let it take over. What are you afraid of? And how much of it consumes you that you can't see past the moments that you're meant to enjoy? What is it that paralyzes you, that as soon as you think about it, it just lights off? But later on, when the lights are on, the days are different, the time's different. That same thought doesn't have the same effect. Why is that? What is it that it triggers inside of you? And why doesn't it trigger it when the times are different? These are the things that we can take control of. And when we do that, we realize that we can almost manage our fears a lot more effectively. It doesn't mean that it completely eradicates it, but it reduces the impact that it has on us. It's that impact that could either make us or break us. For some of us, we're based fear. The fear of, I'm told I can't do that, but I'm going to prove that person wrong. That becomes the driving force. For others, I'm told I can't do that, so I wouldn't even attempt it. for others, we tell ourselves we're incapable of achieving that thing, when we know for a fact that we've overcome a lot more. If we were to rationalize the amounts of things that we have been through in our life that almost looked impossible, we would give ourselves a lot more credit than we actually do right now. We would wake up the next day feeling more positive about ourselves and putting to bed that armor of fear that we take with us everywhere we go. What do you think? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Until next time, it has been Kings. Peace. Bye for now.